सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Sana come out of the room after taking all her time with her. She was looking stunning, and Jungkook feels himself smiling, looking at his beautiful wife. Sana smiled back and stood in front of him with a proud smile on her face. How am I looking? She asked, raising her eyebrows. She could say like always she make Jungkook speechless. Stunning. He could say the only word before wrapping his arms around her waist and pulling a small peak on her red tinted lips. Sana laughed before pulling back, hands in hand. They walked out of the house where wedding was going to be done. Theon was coming when he saw them climbing to each other, but surprisingly, this time he didn't feel envy and any pain because they was getting all that. Theon knew from the beginning that Jungkook loves Sana and nothing will change him feeling for his first wife, just like nothing changed the love too for Tae also. Theung had accepted the reality and that he had to cheer Jungkook. They slowly walked in front of the door. The house were standing with their dress. Yes, he had wore a dress. They felt as Jungkook stepped in front of Tae. Out of nowhere, he almost froze on his place as his eyes fell on Tae after taking Sana out and leaving her with her family. He came back inside to get Tae. He ran his eyes up and down on Tae, making Tae nervous even more. He felt his heart and body betray him. Hands were itching to touch Theon. Lips were trembling to kiss him. He always wanted to see Sana in a dress, but she had wore it 2 or 3 times for him in the beginning of their marriage, and that's it. Jungkook could keep his hand to himself and end up touching Theon's cheeks, which they eyes inwinded. Without moving, they ran his eyes around them and thanked the Lord that everyone was already out of the house and they were standing in the doorway. Theon began taking a step backward. The nervous act made him excited. He stepped forward with a smile smeared on his face. Lips didn't say a word, but still, the conversation they have from their eyes were visible. They were saying his while they was begging him not to do anything for him. He they put her and moved back. The back hit the wall. Jungkook's body was almost touch him. The hair fall on his face. He softly touched their cheeks with one hand before brushing the hair away and lifted his face and captured the lips. The young body snapped. Eyes winded causes tearing. They were in the house full of people. Around them, they placed his hand on his chest, pushing him slightly, which made him held the hand and pin above his head. Theon began trembling with excited and fear both of the same time. He kissed Tae. They didn't kiss him back, and first he didn't care, but he cared for his innocent lip and scanned with him, and when he didn't do, he moved back crying. Why? Y- Your living people are here. They trembled with a red flesh face and shivering eyes. The heart was beating wildly, like it will burst out any time. He breathed out before placing his forehead on his. You're making me crazy. You should not be this beautiful and cute that I could not control myself. It's not fair. He whinged, making him the smile grow more. Jungkook moved back, cupping their face and staring into his eyes. I love you. Do not extend. He brushed the fear and away from his beautiful face. Now, it's difficult to spend a minute away from you. He was looking lost in his days. The eyes filled up, seeing his love. I love you too, they whispered with a bright smile. He kissed their forehead and wiped his red lipstick with his thumb. I don't know how will I stay away from you tonight. A smirk appeared on their lips suddenly. Then wrapped his arm around his neck. Then Let's go away from here, somewhere where no one can else should be present other than us. Jungkook even crow pointed. Heard their bold words. He moved back to look at Tae as he was searching for something. Okay, let's go. Holding the hand, he dragged Tae toward his room. Tae's eyes wanted. He thought he could refuse or got confused, but they would take his chance to flee away. No, they stopped. Jungkook bowed back. He smiled and turned to Tae with an innocent face. What? You said you should go somewhere else, where no one should be there, and your room is perfect, he said with mischievousness. They bring the innocent one pout. I was joking, Jungkook. They murmured with a pout as he failed attempt to trick him. Correction. He tried to trick me. He burst out laughing, watching the cute pout face. You're so cute, pinching their cheeks, he said. You wanted to trick me, but my life, I'm the master in this game, and you're just a beginner who need to learn many things from the master. With a wink, he teased they lifted his imaginary collar. They glared at him. You're so bad. Punching his chest, they ran out of the house, leaving laughing Jungkook behind him. My innocent tiger, he murmured, shaking his head. Our wedding was done with so much happiness in the air, and everyone present there could not stop their smile. When he prized Theon, Jungkook asked him to borrow his dress for him. They replied Jungkook. They could not say he bought it, cause it was very costly, and like everyone know, Jungkook liked charity. They didn't think that anyone doubt him, but like it was too innocent. They didn't know that everyone know. Jungkook found this something rose. Miss John, Hart and Sana was standing closely, also feel uneasy. Tyung was not looking out of the family. In fact, he was looking a member of this house and giving everyone there, even Sana. Everyone thought they was wearing dress bought by Miss John, which was too good for the orphan boy, or should say, for a servant. But this expensive, given by someone unknown, and a boss to the servant. Not forget to mention a young boy who was, no matter how much he loved to charity, he will not want to see other boy in something he loved to see on his wife. Kai began performing with his friend, and Jungkook could not hold himself and joined him dragging Invo too. Theon was smiling, everyone enjoying the song, but not for long, as Yoongi saw Jungkook and Theon realizing and stealing a glare at each other. He went to Tae and asked her to come to a dance. They hesitated, but then, thinking him as a brother, they planned his hand and went to the dance floor. And the next line, he sang going closer to Jungkook with a smirk. Theon also took a part, and Jungkook stepped closer to them. He didn't realize when he went closer to Tae, thanks to Lord again, that everyone joined the dance floor, and it hid the both of them most of the eyes. They held the hand and was about to pull, but not for long. Hassan dragged him with him. Jung placed his heart on his head and began singing with a dramatic face. Again, his feet took him to the town. He forgot everything and danced with so much happiness, which didn't unnoticed by Jungkook's mother. Her eyes widened when they let him touch with his wrist and everywhere, and see them both hid while gazing each other. Kai stopped on his track as well when he too noticed the closeness of Jungkook and Taeyong. Jungkook held Tae both hands before pulling him. They both were singing with each other. Kai remember how when he or his friend tried to come closer or even talk to him, they never let any man come closer to him. There was a modest boy. He just think he was Sana. Also stopped dancing. As a partner, Kai stopped on the track